We're back. Second match of the season.
Hey.
Hello, we're Tom and Dumbledore. We Googled our name when we started playing and we said, what's a good Harry Potter themed team name for trivia? And the third option was Dumb and Dumbledore, right after Hit It in Quidditch, by the way.
How you doing? We're Poppins, y'all. So
They're Poppins. That's correct. They're popping fresh. They don't want that to be the one thing. They were talking about Mary, but you know what I mean. With knowledge and charm, and they're nice, and they're not creeps. So they got that going for them, which is really good. Eric, take it away.
I can't. I'm so tired today.
It's okay. You don't need to say words. Just write them down. We've won a few. We've lost a few. Let's win another one today, unless we lose it, in which case we won't.
Do I get a half if we win?
No.
Yeah, we are Maria Poppins, y'all. That's all you need to know.
Sure.
Yay.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. I am Tim. I will be your host on this magical evening that we're about to have. We have Dumb and Dumbledore going up against We're Mary Poppins, y'all. Two teams that have done well, as Nick said, have won some and lost some, and now they're going head-to-head. Very exciting stuff. Winner of this gets put in a very interesting position. We'll talk about that later. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into it. Here's how it's going to work with round number 1. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, there you go. You're going to be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the match. Lady and gentlemen, any questions as we kick this one off?
Nope. Good luck.
No. Good luck.
Back to you as well. I forgot a tissue to erase stuff.
Great story. Okay, your first question. Coming in the category of DC. How does Rachel Dawes die in The Dark Knight? This is one of those movies that's in the category of DC. If I was hosting with Nick, I would say, you like The Dark Knight, Nick? 5.
And then I would carry the weight of the banter.
1. Pens down. Accurate. Let's go to Anna.
Shot.
Let's go to Brian.
Exploding room.
Let's go to Nick.
Explosion.
And Eric. Eric, I cannot hear your beautiful voice. But explosion is correct. I see.
I had a great joke and everything. I'm not going to repeat it.
Explosion is correct. So 2-1 in favor of Poppins. Your next question is in the category of Fight Night. Which Fight Night film features the birth of Adonis Creed's daughter? If there was a film about the birth of my daughter, it would just be called 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sounds like a Sundance kind of thing.
Let's go. Yeah, right. Let's go to Brian.
Creed 2.
Nick.
Creed 2.
Eric.
Creed 2.
And Anna.
Creed 2.
Creed 2 is correct. 4-3. Your next question is in the category of Marvel. In what specific building does the spider bite Peter Parker, giving him powers in The Amazing Spider-Man? I wish I was a Spider-Man. Tyler says there's a legit Sundance movie called Ah. I believe it. I believe it.
You gonna sue?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nick.
Oscorp.
Let's go to Eric.
They said the Oscar building.
And Anna.
Damn it. I said a science lab. I was like library, museum. I don't know. Science lab.
And Brian.
I wait for apologetics.
Oscorp is the answer we were looking for. Nick looks like you might want to challenge.
That's the room, not the building that I said.
The whole building is a science lab. Like they have labs and like the whole thing is a lab.
The lobby isn't. No, that's
like the lobby of a doctor's office is also not a doctor's office, but it's still. Do you think science lab is specific enough?
Like, here's the thing: is they.
I know he was looking for the name of the building, but he just said in what actually. Yeah, he didn't say specific type of building, so let's not do that. Actually.
Okay.
Sorry, Tim.
It's okay. 5-4 is the score. Your next question is in the category of Galaxy Quests. In Star Wars: A New Hope, what is the name of the bounty hunter that Han shoots in the Mos Eisley Cantina? Music by John Williams. 5, 4.
I hope it doesn't come up later.
1. Pens down. Nah. Let's go to Eric.
Greedo.
And Anna.
Brutus.
And Brian.
McClunky Guido.
McClunky. Oh my god. And Nick.
Greedo.
Greedo is correct. 7-5. Your next question is in the category of Epic Adventures. Who plays Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring? McClunky. I recently rewatched that movie on May the 4th, and I forgot about McClunky, and I watched it on Disney Plus. So like, it was that version.
There's a little click in there too. It's like McClunky.
It's very, very bizarre. 5.
Just
4.
All English words sounds like that to me. McClunky didn't stand out.
Pens down. Let's go to Anna.
I don't know if it's McKellen or McClellan. I put Ian McClellan. Oh, no.
To Brian.
Got all those other questions. Ian McKellen.
Damn it.
And Nick.
Ian McKellen.
And Eric.
Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen is correct.
That's
Very close. 9-6 is the score. Your next question.
We did it on
Disney animation. In which Disney animated film does one of the title characters arrive late to a rehearsal because they were busy feeding a fish? Now I'm just thinking about McClunky. So that's fun.
McClunky Jones.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Looking forward to the remake coming soon. Lilo Stitch.
Nick.
Lilo and Stitch.
And Eric.
Never knew how to do the and sign. Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
And Anna.
I had no idea.
Lilo and Stitch is correct. Your next question is in the category of mixed bag. What type of specific animal is the villain voiced by Viola Davis in Kung Fu Panda 4?
I know exactly what you're doing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to I don't remember. Eric, maybe?
Sure. You were singing Karma Chameleon.
That was not what I was doing. Let's go to Anna.
Chameleon.
And Brian.
Comedian.
And Nick.
Chameleon.
Man.
Chameleon is correct. So 13-9 is the score. Your next question is in the category of Law and Order. In Rush Hour, Han's daughter is kidnapped while she is on her way where? Well, itch my eye. No, I was singing The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Made famous by that one episode of Friends where Marcel wants to hear The Lion Sleeps Tonight. 5.
Not when they use it later to call him back. Like,
Yeah,
The Sandlot is what made that song famous.
Or Ace Ventura.
I should have started with Nick last time, so we'll go to Nick this time.
Shul?
Let's go to Eric.
Escuela, which is cool.
Anna.
A stool.
And Brian.
Ecole French School.
School
French.
is correct. Clean sweep. 15-11. Your next question is in the category of James Bond. Who plays M in Tomorrow Never Dies? This is the one where tomorrow never dies. But yesterday, watch out.
You only live once. Not. You live every day. You only
Yesterday
die once.
dies every day.
Pens down. Let's go to Anna.
I don't know if this is a man or a woman. Margot Robbie.
It is a woman.
Let's go to Brian.
Dame Judi Dench.
Let's go to Nick
Diamond Dame Judi Dench.
and Eric.
Challenge. He didn't say Dame, and I didn't either. You did that.
Judi Dench is correct. And your final question in this round is in the category of the Wizarding World. And I believe if Nick hits this, he will get a perfect round. Your question is: in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Newt uses what kind of creature in order to obliviate New York? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, someone else is perfect too.
Eric is too, right?
Eric, yeah, Eric is as well.
And those beasts.
I was looking at the score. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. Do I have to? Yeah, I was
I
thinking.
think he does, yeah.
Two, yeah, he does definitely. 1.
Yes.
Pens down. Let's go to, for dramatic purposes, Anna.
I froze. I don't know.
Brian.
Elephant.
Let's go to Nick
Thunderbird?
and Eric.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I said Griffin.
Thunderbird is correct. So Nick gets the perfect round. It is 17-13 as we get into Nick's bonus question, which will go to Nick, only to Nick. Nick, are you ready?
Sure.
Your question is: how many Fandom films have been directed by Michael Bay?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, God. He directed movies in all the categories that I don't know very well. God. When did they kick him out of Transformers?
5,
Harbor's not in this. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw out
1,
let's say 7.
7 is the correct answer.
Right.
The first 5 Transformers films and the first 2 Bad Boys films. So Nick gets the true perfect round. He hasn't missed a beat, as they say. So it is 17-14. Very close game as we get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. It is the wheel round. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece unless you check down to multiple choice. Then it'll be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round, so be on the lookout. Your categories on today's wheel are horror icons, mixed bag, Pixar, Disney animation, YA, Law and Order, Wizarding World, and creature features. So, Mary Poppins, y'all, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer?
Hi there.
We have this is probably our best round 1, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree.
We have a decently sized lead. I don't hate the whole wheel, so maybe we can go first. I don't know what Maria thinks.
What do you think, Maria?
I think you're muted, Maria.
Maria, you're muted.
Maria, we can't hear you.
I said, I'm sorry. I tried not to be respectful there.
You're good.
I would go. I would go because you got momentum. You're doing great. You're actually doing fantastic. So
Okay.
I would not let that lead sit there and wait. Nope. I'd go. I'd keep it going.
Yeah, let's go first.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be your first spin. Ooh, and it
Yeah,
lands.
beautiful.
Opponent's
Of course.
choice. So, Nick and Anna, what would you like to give We're Mary Poppins, y'all?
You know what's funny is they were about, like Maria said, they should go first, and my first thought was like, oh shit, we didn't talk about what we would do if they spun a first choice.
Well, I guess sounds better.
I don't love giving people mixed bag. Not that I do it often because I only play with you, but I don't love the idea of giving people mixed bag because it's such a it very well could be in their wheelhouse.
Right.
But I have a feeling that this is a good wheel for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like horror, Disney, isn't Pixar on here?
Mm-hmm.
So all of those wouldn't be in mixed bag, or we could give them the one we felt worst about. Would you rather get rid of that bad one for us, or I don't know if they are at it. They might be good at it. Why don't we get rid of it?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
okay.
right.
We're gonna give them creature features.
Okay. All right. We're Mary Poppins, y'all. I'll be giving you your questions in the category of creature features. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, your first question. Which creature features film features a post-credit scene where a character obtains the head of a creature?
So this has got to be one of the Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
I think it's
You wanna go
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
You want
It has to be.
safe?
We can go multiple because I'm not 100% on it. So let's go multiple choice. Multiple choice, please.
Yeah.
All right, your options are A, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, B, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, C, Godzilla King of the Monsters, or D, War for the Planet of the Apes.
Well, it's there, so might as well go for
Yeah.
it, right? C, final answer.
That is correct for one.
Damn it, I should have gone for it. That's fine.
Want to be safe. Not one.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, your next question. Who voices Krang in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows?
I believe that would be Brad Garrett.
Sorry, repeat the name.
Craig.
No, but the name of the actor you said.
Brad Garrett?
I don't have anything better, but if you feel confident, go for
I'm
it. Because
pretty
I
sure
don't know.
Brad Garrett.
Yeah, go
Brad
for
Garrett for answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice, good shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't either until the question was written. Your third question. What is Sean's job in Jaws: The Revenge?
No, this one I haven't seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure of it either. You want to go multiple?
Yeah, let's go multiple.
Yeah,
Okay.
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, cop, B, doctor, C, vet, or D, lawyer.
Of the
So,
first cop,
Assuming this is Michael Caine's character, he doesn't give cop.
you want-
Assuming it, because I don't know. Can I hear the options one more time, please?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Your options again are A, cop, B, doctor, C, vet, or D, lawyer.
I think it's probably a bet.
You want to go with that one?
Do you have like a better guess for this terrible movie I've heard
Yeah.
of?
Yeah, no, a cop that may not be it. You are
Let's go bet. Bet. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We will go over to Dumb and Dumbledore. Your options are A, cop, B, doctor, C, vet, or D, lawyer.
You said Sean, right?
Yeah.
He's a
I
cop.
was scooping ice cream when the shark that's out for revenge against the Brodies kills him at the beginning.
He's a cop.
He's a cop. Cop,
Yes.
fine.
That is correct for 1 point.
So who's Sean? Like is
Sean's
he
like the young
Brody's-
kid that grows up to be, yeah.
He's like the
Brody's
deputy
kid?
after the OG Brody died.
Ah,
Okay.
All right, Poppins, your fourth question. Which ape does Alexander try to teach how to read in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes?
what's the name of the dumb one?
I've never also seen that one called
Like I even know who plays him, but I never remember his name.
multiple choice or
Yeah, let's go multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Maurice, B, Caesar, C, Blue Eyes, or D, Rocket.
Which way you lean
That's it.
towards?
Is it Rocket?
You want
I
to go
mean-
with that one?
Like
Rocket or Blue Eyes?
I forgot who Blue Eyes is.
5, 4.
Let's go Rocket. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Dumb and Dumbledore, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Maurice, B, Caesar, C, Blue Eyes, or D, Rocket?
I feel like it's Maurice.
It is, yeah, it is.
Cool.
It's been a while.
Maurice, final answer.
That is correct for another 1 point steal.
I thought, but that one I thought he knew how to read.
All right, your final question, Poppins. What type of dinosaur kills Dieter in the Lost World, Jurassic Park?
Ross has seen the.
I don't know who
Lost
Dieter
World.
is. Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't
I
remember.
think Dieter was Vince Vaughn's character, I think.
And how does he die?
You want to go on this one?
Yeah. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Dilophosaurus, B, T-Rex, C, Raptor, or D, Compy.
Which way you lean towards?
Leaning towards Raptor. Maybe Dieter is the general, and he dies like in the plane
Yeah.
with the Raptors.
You want to
So
go
maybe-
Raptor?
Yeah, let's go Raptors. Raptors. Final answer.
That's unfortunately incorrect. Let's go over to Dumb and Dumbledore. Your options are A, Dilophosaurus, B, T-Rex, C, Raptor, or D, Compy.
Dilophosaurus sounds funny.
Compy, final answer.
That is correct for another 1 point steal.
Should have gone for the funny answer. That's much better.
Yeah.
So at the end of round number 2 for Poppins, they get their total up to 20, but with the steals, Dumb and Dumbledore is at 17. So
Okay, tough game.
bring back.
I have a question.
game then.
Before you spin the wheel, can I run to the bathroom? I need to be.
Yes. All right, we're back. Here's the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Dumb and Dumbledore.
What am I doing?
And it lands on Pixar. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
What do you think?
This is it's a tricky one. I feel like Pixar is the one I know the lead. Well, actually, that's a fly.
I know up to a certain point very well, but there's
Right.
a couple movies past that point that I don't know as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I still know them. Like, I feel like we'd be okay.
I know.
How the question is like how afraid we are of spinning
Something else.
one of the two, and I don't think we're that afraid anymore now that Creature Features is gone.
I'm not afraid anymore.
I'm okay. I'm okay shooting for something better.
Sure.
Or am I?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I guess we might as well be. Oh, let's spin again, Tim.
Okay, that is shocking to me, but here we go. You land on Law and Order.
That's
Oh.
worse. That's all right.
That is
Yeah.
worse.
All right. Dumb and Dumbledore, I'll be giving you your questions in Law and Order. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Your first question, category of Law and Order is: Which Law and Order film features a character holding the office of Deputy Director of Operations for Joint Systems Interdepartmental Operational Command?
What?
What just happened? That sounds like a funny, like made up position. Oh. It's Beverly Hills Cop 3.
I was gonna say that's some bullshit that Beverly Hills Cop has. Yes.
Beverly Hills. It's what's his name? Rosewood becomes that.
Yeah, we don't need that information. Just say the movie.
Beverly Hills Cop 3. Final answer. Just talk it out.
That is correct for 2 points.
Shut the hell up and give me the answer.
My
man.
God.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure.
Between Nick going, and Anna, we don't need that information. All right, guys, your second question. Who directed Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Someone.
Pretty sure it was John McTiernan again.
Cool. I don't know directors.
We can afford it. John McTiernan, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead. Your third question. How is Murphy critically injured, leading him to become RoboCop in 2014's RoboCop?
Do you remember this?
Oh yeah, there's an explosion outside of his house.
His car blows up.
Yes, his car explodes.
Car bomb, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. The DA, Adam Lockwood, is running for what office in Bad Boys Ride or Die?
It's like senator, governor, something like that. But I think we should go multiple to reduce steal because it would honestly be a guess among like the general government positions.
Yeah. Multiple
So
choice.
we'll do multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, governor, B, mayor, C, congressman, or D, attorney general.
I would say governor of those is what I feel best about.
Okay.
I don't think it's. Never mind. I won't say what I don't think it is.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Or is something else sticking out?
5.
That's okay.
Can we repeat the options, Tim?
Yes, yes, I can. Your options again are A, governor, B, mayor, C, congressman, or D, attorney general.
Why is attorney general like tripping me up? I don't know why. I don't know why. And
That's
I don't
probably it if we're wrong, but we should probably go with governor.
Great. Okay, yeah, sure.
5, 4, 3.
Governor, final answer.
That is incorrect. Poppins' chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, governor, B, mayor, C, congressman, or D, attorney general?
Which really towards Eric on this one.
The attorney general pops out. Like one of those positions. I say we should go for that one because that's the one they were thinking about besides the other one.
Yeah.
So,
Go with that one.
yeah, let's go. The attorney general.
Final
answer.
answer.
Congressman?
Incorrect. We're looking for mayor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, mayor.
Okay.
Yes,
Mayor.
more simpler than that.
Dang.
All right. Dumb and Dumbledore, your final question. What is the name of Lee's childhood foster brother in Rush Hour 3?
Kenji. Kenji, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So at the end of round number 2, Dumb and Dumbledore gets their total up to 25. Behind, we have Poppins with 20. So it's a 5-point game. Anything can happen as we get into round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. I am going to say the category. It's the betting round, by the way. I'm going to say the category. You are going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the round. One player will take question 1. The other player will take question 2. You can reset on 3 and 4 and work together on question 5. Any questions?
It's 5-point difference, right? Trade 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, great year so far. Okay. Your first category that you can bet points on is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets, starting with Dumb and Dumbledore. Who's taking it, and how much are you betting?
I will be taking it for 0.
Okay, Poppins, who's taking it?
I'm gonna do the dumb thing and go for 2.
Okay, your question in the category of sci-fi icons. In Back to the Future, what year does Marty travel back in time to? Watched these movies this week.
You say damn it as if I would know that.
No, I still like damn because I know it.
Oh.
Same here.
Yeah, I figure.
So we
That's
also
what I
we
was
get,
thinking.
we get a Back to the Future themed escape room that you clearly don't remember.
Hands down. Let's go to Anna.
Oh, I'm like probably just so wrong. It's 1987. I don't know.
And I wouldn't say it's so wrong. Let's go to Eric.
1955.
1955 is correct. So
I should've
Eric
gone for
gets
it
that.
then.
It is now a 3-point game. Brian and Nick have to take the next category. The category is James Bond. Let's get bets, starting with Brian.
Be safe. Take it for 1.
Okay, and Nick.
I'm making a lot of bad choices this match, so I said 2.
Okay, your question in the category of James Bond. Which James Bond film features the death of the villain Raul Silva? Teammate of mine is backstage scoffing, absolutely scoffing. Maybe not, I don't know. I saw him go like this, so I thought that was a scoff. And now he's going like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brian, we're going to start with you.
My favorite James Bond, Skyfall.
And Nick.
Skyfall.
Skyfall is correct. 27-23 is the score. We are going to move on to the next category. You can reset who takes this one. The category is horror icons. Let's get bets, starting with Dumb and Dumbledore. Who's taking it?
I am taking it for 1.
Okay, Poppins, who's taking it?
I'm taking it for 2.
Okay, your question is, in Halloween 1978, Michael kills Annie in what specific location? It's a good movie. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Anna, we're going to start with you.
I had just car and then I put her car. Specific?
Okay. And Eric.
Inside a car, just to be safe.
Inside a car, inside the car, in her garage. Yes, all acceptable. Needed
I
more
almost
than
wrote garage, and I was
on her. I needed more than on her property or at her house
Yeah.
or something like that. So
But it's not her
Indoors.
property; it's the other family's property.
that's true. So 28-25 is the score. It's a 3-point game. 2 questions remaining. Nick and Brian have to take this question in this category. The category is the MCU. Let's get bets, starting with Brian
Go swing in with a 2.
and Nick.
Let's give it a try.
All right. Your question is, who plays M'Baku in the Black Panther series? If both players hit or both players miss, that will be the end of the game. If Brian hits and Nick misses, we will move on to the next question. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brian, we're going to you first.
Winston Duke.
And Nick.
Winston Duke.
And your winners, Dumb and Dumbledore. The answer was Winston Duke. Great match from both teams. A final score of 30-27. Really impressive match. Came down to the second to last question. Both teams were playing lights out. I think the key difference here is that, Poppins did spin opponent's choice. That gave Dumb and Dumbledore some room to get some key steals that they used to their advantage. I think that everyone played round 3 really, really smart. They were betting. Even Brian betting 1 on James Bond, seeming kind of, I'm not sure about it. And then he hits the question, like, phenomenal. They both played really, really great. This is a phenomenal fandom match, and I'm excited to talk to the players in the post-match interviews. We're Mary Poppins, y'all. Eric mentioned it earlier in the wheel round, but I think this is the best match you guys have ever played. Like, you guys
I
played
agree.
really, really well, and that's with missing a couple in round number 2. But I think your team chemistry and just like overall knowledge really came out to play here in this match, especially in rounds 1 and 3. I think it was really strong. How are you guys feeling after the match? Let's start with Brian.
Yeah, feeling good. This is my best round 1. I think I missed 2 questions in that round, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
Opponent's choice changed the game, because even before the match, me and Eric discussed like question what were we good with, we're not good with. Creature features wasn't in our wheelhouse, but overall, we did great in round 1, and round 3 was great, and I say it was the best matches I ever played in.
Eric, your thoughts?
Yeah, I have to give my props to Brian. I doubted his James Bond, but he knew it. So I'm very happy you bet at 1, even if I severely implied you should have bet 0, but I'm happy you bet 1. There's not
here and there.
Obviously, first of all, congrats to Dumb and Dumbledore. They don't really, how you say it, they don't make, they don't really use the dumb part. They are very smart as a Dumbledore, so that's pretty good. I knew the wheel was going to be the difference. Like, this is where we probably should do good, but opponent's choice, what can you do? We got to fix that. Creature features no longer don't even dare to give us that, because we're going to work on that in the next match, whenever that happens.
The thing with these two guys is that they know a lot about everything. I mean, when you say that's a bad wheel for somebody, I was listening to it going, they're good with all of these. So I don't know how it's going to go. I would have bet more money in the betting rounds, but I didn't know. I wasn't on tune. I was backwards with the codes. So next time we should talk. Because I was like, no, go more, because you guys, I know you know this. But okay, anyway. But I think they did great. They're just great. They're just great people. I like it when people that are nice and not, angsty and, oh my God, the dog ate my homework. What am I going to do today? They're just good people, and they're nice, and they deserve to win. I'm sorry that they didn't today, but Nick, come on. Nick and that's his wife, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Fiance, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry to say, but she was good. And, she felt bad like I do, but, that's the way it goes. But when you don't get it, but she did great. And so did he. I figured he would. I mean, it might be perfect every time. You never know. But my guys played good. I'm happy with them. Yay. Best match ever.
Yeah, really phenomenal match, guys. I look forward to seeing what you do next. We'll definitely be seeing you again. I look forward to it. Congrats on a match well played. We'll see you next time.
Good.
Thank you.
Good guys.
You won.
Holy shit.
Awkward for me. Go ahead. Nick, thoughts?
Anna, thoughts?
Oh God. This is not a familiar feeling for me, so this is kind of fun. Do I get IHOP now?
Maybe.
Let's go.
Hey, you came in clutch in a couple spots there, Anna. That was great.
I will say I definitely retained more of Law and Order than I thought, and I think there's just like an element of playing teams. Like I think that like just calms me down to a level that is just like I'm chill. Like I can just have fun with this, and I honestly get more right when I can just like think it through and like not be like super pressured to like get it right every single time, even though like I guess that's not good teamwork, but like it feels good to like have retained as much as I have, even though I don't feel like I have. So yeah, that was like what's the word, validating.
Listen, even though Anna's lost in singles, she nearly got a perfect round in her last one. So I don't know what she's talking about the whole like I missed more when I went. Like, you did very well in the last singles match, and you did very well today. Like that key horror icons bet in round 3 was able to put us over I knew like a 3-point lead would be enough to like close it out before the final question. But and apart from that, like, yeah, you were more dead on some of those Law and Order ones than I was. The fact is, we played very well together, and this was fun. Like, I haven't been in like a what feels like a knockdown, like drag out match in a while, and that's kind of felt like that's what this was. Like, it went back and forth, and that is full credit to them. In many ways, we got very lucky today. Because we only gave them creature features because we didn't want it, and we would have gotten a couple like based on the seals. I was like, okay, I knew what those were, but like Brad Garrett, Brian said that, I was like, there is no way he's correct. He's going to be so far off, and he nailed it. So, so we got very lucky that some of those steals fell in our favor. We were able to retake the lead because Eric hit 9 in round 1 and Brian hit 8. I've been saying for a while, I think We're Mary Poppins is a very good team. And they work very well together. So I look forward to seeing them again.
We're going to see you guys back real soon because we're doing a thing. And a thing is happening. And you guys are part of the thing.
No, thanks. Actually,
and here's the thing. With this win, you are now... What?
I thought you were going to say, with this win, I thee wed.
With this win, you guys are now in a... number 1 contenders match.
Disgusting.
Or like a number 3 contender match, but like
with a twist.
With a
twist.
Well, I am not going perfect in contender match level questions. That is for damn sure.
Do we know who? Do we know who?
It's up in the air.
Okay.
I'm not going to say right now, but it's
going to be someone really good.
It's going to be someone real good. Yeah.
They're going to be real good. But by then, Anna will have watched more. She retained more. Like, she knew Jaws won because we watched Jaws recently. Like,
yeah.
We'll
the
put
pancakes will fuel her.
Indeed.
Yes, they will.
We'll put up a fight. It'll be fun. And if we can make it to a team's title again,
I will be hyped to get like 1 question correct.
She will.
Wait.
And I think she'll probably get at least 2. So
okay. I hope.
We can hit 10 collectively as a team out of round 1. I'd call it a win no matter what happens from there.
Amazing.
Absolutely. All right, let's I'm excited. We'll see it soon. So guys, great match. We'll see you next time. All right, well, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you to We're Mary Poppins, y'all, and Maria. Thank you to Dumb and Dumbledore. I have been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great match. But until then,